About to begin on Facebook, and we're going to go ahead and start this wonderful presentation. I hope everyone's had a wonderful day. If you are new and someone thought enough of you to
I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. That dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible. That some of you already know that it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard changing your life. That in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself and say, God, why is this happening to me? I'm just trying to take care of my children and my mother. I'm not trying to steal or rob from anybody. Why did this have to happen to me? For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream. There are rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass.
Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, God-like feature that only the special among us will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us.
It's very important for you to believe that you are the one. Most people, they raise a family, they earn a living, and then they die. They stop growing, they stop working on themselves, they stop stretching, they stop pushing themselves. That a lot of people like to complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation. And most people don't work on their dreams. Why? One is because of fear, the fear of failure. What if things don't work out? And the fear of success. What if they do and I can't handle it? These are not risk takers.
You spend so much time with other people. You spend so much time trying to get people to like you. You know other people more than you know yourself. You studied them. You know about them. You want to hang out like them. You want to be just like them. And you know what? You've invested so much time in them, you don't know who you are. I challenge you to spend time by yourself.
It's necessary that you get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dream. But people who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning.
When you become the right person, what you do is you start separating yourself from other people. You begin to have a certain uniqueness. As long as you're following other people, as long as you're being a copycat, you will never, ever be the best copycat in the world. But you will be the best you could be. I'm challenging you to define your value.
That everybody won't see it. That everybody won't join you. That everybody won't have the vision. It's necessary to know that you are an uncommon breed. It's necessary that you align yourself with people and attract people into your business who are hungry, people who are unstoppable and unreasonable, people who are refusing to leave life just as it is and who want more. The people that are living their dream of finding winners to attach themselves to. The people that are living their dreams are the people that know that if it's going to happen, it's up to them.
If you want to be more successful, if you want to have and do stuff you ain't never done before, number two, I'm asking you to invest in you. To invest in you.
Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. That you don't have to go through life being a victim. And even though you face disappointments, you have to know within yourself that I can do this. Even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself.
This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it, period.
No matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it.
I want to represent an idea. I want to represent possibilities.
And some of you right now, you want to be, you know what I'm saying, you want to go to the next level. I want to counsel, you know, I want to be an engineer, I want to be a doctor. Listen to me. You can't get to that level. You can't get to the level economically where you want to be until you start investing in your mind. You're not reading books. I'm challenging y'all to go to conferences. I dare you to invest time. I dare you to be alone. I dare you to spend an hour getting to know yourself. When you become who you are, when you become the person that you were created to be, designed to be who you were designed to be, when you become an individual, what you do is you take yourself and you start separating yourself from other people. I challenge you to get to a place where people don't like you, it don't even bother you no more. Why? Because you're not concerned with trying to make them happy, because you're trying to blow up. You're trying to get to the next level. I need you to invest in your mind. Invest in your mind. If you still talk about your dream, if you still talk about your goal, but you have not done anything, just take the first step.
That you can make your parents proud, you can make your school proud, you can touch millions of people's lives, and the world will never be the same again because you came this way. Don't let nobody steal your dream. After we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up, or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't come through. What if we have that kind of attitude? The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win. You can live your dream.
Once again, good evening, wealth builders, good evening, guests, good evening, loved ones, families, friends. I want to welcome you to this wealth building webinar. My name is Sheila Abram, and I am from the Pacific West Coast in California, and I'm pleased to be the webinar presenter this evening. See, now's the time of the year where people are realizing, goodness, did I accomplish my goals? Forget dreams. People say, did I accomplish my resolution? Because we have substituted the word dreams. That this is what these are our hopes, our dreams. These are going to be our realities. We've changed them for, what's your resolution? What are you resolved to do? New Year's resolutions are usually broken by the end of January. And then people go right back to the normal routine. More nutritional supplements are sold in January because people resolve to lose weight. But by February, they're not taking it anymore. They're not on that regimen any longer. They have decided, you know what? I think I'm okay. So let's talk about dreams and the importance of having a dream that makes you want to do something different when you get up. A dream that you say, you know what? If I continue to do the exact same thing that I'm doing right now, I know I'm going to be in the same place, if not worse. And the reason we say that is throughout the year, so many different things happen financially. Your income more than likely will stay the same unless you're one of the statistics that becomes unemployed. See, then you're really starting over again. Then you really are in a stressful situation. So sometimes we find it hard to dream, but it's so important for us to dream. And when we talk about dreaming, we're talking about what is it we want to do? How long do we want a vacation? Where do we want a vacation? You know, if I asked you right now, if money were no object, where would you go next week? Money wasn't an object. Where would you go? And how long would you be there? If money were not an object, what kind of car would you drive? How many would you have? If money was not an object, what kind of house would you live in? How many bedrooms would it have? How many bathrooms? See, when you start taking money out of the equation, then you really start to have big dreams, because you start to take yourself out of your own economic situation and you start to dream. Now that's dreaming. If money were not an object, what would you do Monday through Friday? When you get up, whatever time you choose to get up, what would you do? But let's get back to reality for just a minute, and let's look at what we're actually seeing in the economy in our own home. We're actually seeing a lot of stress. People are stressed out. I mean, sometimes this time of the year, holiday time of the year, more people are depressed, they're stressed. You know, there are people that didn't even have a meal over this holiday weekend. There are people that realize, oh my goodness, I don't know how I'm going to pay my rent next month, let alone get holiday gifts, because the economy has just dwindled away with, you know, their freedom. They're in so much debt that they're just in bondage. They're filing bankruptcy, they're losing their homes, going through foreclosures. Retirees are retiring and they're realizing, wait just a second. This money in my 401k/IRA, that's only enough to last me for 6 years. What am I going to do? I'm only 59 years old. In 6 years, I will be 79. If you're 69, you're going to be, 75. And you're realizing that's still young. And that's definitely young, but too old to have to go back and punch a clock for someone. So you might say, well, how did we get here? I went to school. I graduated high school. I went to college. I graduated college. I got my degree, walked across that stage. I then was told, and I happily took this challenge, that I need to go out and find a job. Now, whether you found a job in the field of your degree, that's questionable, because there are a number of degrees that colleges are allowing their students to spend 5 years getting in debt to get these degrees, and the fields are obsolete. And they know they're obsolete, but they still have them for the students to take. So then the students get out of college and they look around and they're like, well, there are no jobs in this field. There are a lot of students that were working in restaurants, waiters. Once they graduate, they still have that same job. They still have the exact same job. They're looking for a job in their field. They're looking for a job. See, they're thinking, when I get out of school, the wages are going to be so much more for me. And they're actually not. See, when a company retires their high-paid executive, and they're looking to replace that executive, they're not going to replace it at that salary. A lot of times now they don't promote up. They change the job title and they pay less for the exact same activity. They may take away one little different assignment. That's it, possibly. But they're going to pay less for it. There was a startling study done by the U.S. Census Bureau. They studied 100 people. They said it's almost like a where are they today? So they looked at 100 people and then they looked at where are they financially? Where are they in retirement? Out of 100 people, do you know only one was wealthy? 1 in 100. 4 have enough money to retire. So 4 in 100 have enough to retire. One is wealthy. Now that one that had enough to retire doesn't say how many years they have enough money to live on, because that's become a shock, is how much money they have to live, because we're living longer now. We're living 95, 100 years. So if you're retiring at 65 and you're living to 100 or 95, that's a minimum of 30 more years. You have to have enough money to live on for 30 more years. So something is wrong. See, there's something wrong with the way the whole system was set up. Now, remember, we're talking 100 people age 65 years of age and over. 3 of them are still working at 65. They are still working with no retirement date in sight. None. They know, oh no, I'm going to be working at least another 10 years. They're hoping their job will let them work till they're 75. But unfortunately, they are caught in that same catch-22. At a certain point, their company is saying, you know what, Jim? We are abolishing your position, or it's time for you to retire. See, there's called that forced retirement. So Jim or Susan already know they have to go out and look for another job. And they're 65 plus. They're 65, 68, weren't ready to retire, still feeling good. But the truth is, they were ready to retire. But what they found out is retirement is not an age. Retirement is a financial number. So they know they have not reached that financial number where they can comfortably retire. Now, 63 out of 100 will be dependent on Social Security, charity, or family. Or actually, Social Security, charity, and family, just to continue living comfortably in their golden years. And unfortunately, 29 out of 100 will be deceased. 29 went to work one day and didn't come back the next. Or 29 left home to go to work one day and they didn't come back home. They worked until they died. They never had that dream of retirement come true. To where if it's somebody that loves to fish, where they could just sit on the lake and cast their fishing rod out there and lean back, and whether they caught fish or not, their time was their own. Never got to realize that dream. So in the golden years, 95% of people age 65 years of age and over, they cannot afford to retire, and they're going to work until they die. Now, there has to be another solution. There is another solution. The solution is not work faster. The solution is not get a second or third job, but there is a solution that has to be completely different than what you're doing. And that solution is owning a home-based business. That's the solution. So you need that second hamster wheel. But you see how you're dressed in this suit and tie, you're going punching the clock, you're running. How would you like that second hamster wheel? You're in your shorts, you're in your pajamas. The wheel is not running like that. It's running because you're working, but you're relaxed. You got your family around you. You're able to work. Your child comes in and says, Mom or Dad, can you check my homework? You're able to put your phone down, check their homework, do what you need to do as a parent, and then pick your phone back up or open up your computer screen and just continue working. Now that's what your home-based business can do for you. It puts you back in the home, back with your family. while you are trying to become debt-free. So you let that first wheel finance the second wheel. Because if you try to let that first wheel finance another job, this is what you're going to find. If the task, the job, or career that you are performing on that first wheel, if you try to duplicate it with a second job, if it were ever meant to make you wealthy and give you true freedom, don't you think it would have happened already? How many friends of yours do you know right now who are working 2 and 3 jobs? They're exhausted. They don't have time for their family. And guess what? They're still in debt. You don't hear them say, oh my goodness, I'm 100% debt free. Now I'm working on my time freedom. This second or third job is really doing it for me. No, they're saying, why am I working 2 and 3 jobs and I'm still not making ends meet? It seems I'm working that third job just to pay the taxes on the first 2. And they are. See, that's not the answer. So now that you know you have to do something different, how will you reach your goal? How will you reach your goal of debt freedom and time freedom? There has to be a secret. And there is a secret. Mr. Warren Buffett. Now, I don't know about you, but if someone is worth $67 billion, and that was at the time this quote was taken, $67 billion, he might have the answer. Now, we may not follow his path, but he might have the answer. And the answer is, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. See, you have to find a way that when you go to bed at night and you get up in the morning, your net worth is higher. You have to find a way that when you lay down for a nap in the afternoon and you get back up, your net worth is higher. I was on a webinar this afternoon with one of our business partners, Mr. Michael Delco, and he was going over some news. We got some wonderful news from our corporation. There's some exciting things happening in the world of Karatbars. You want to get involved right now. However, he was going through some numbers with the team, and lo and behold, while he was on the webinar with us, he received a 4 dual team payouts. Someone came in with a VIP package. He received 4 dual team payouts on his business account, which triggered 4 dual team payouts on his personal accounts. Now, you knew right now, you might say, well, what's a dual team payout? I'm going to show you what the dual team payout is in just a moment. I just want to give you the example right now about making money while you sleep. Now, he wasn't asleep, but he did not physically do the work. He didn't even know who the VIP person was. See, he was benefiting from leverage. That's the way you find a way to make money while you sleep. It is leverage, because money is a debt note. Even for the private company that prints all the money they can print, it's a debt note. And just earning money doesn't give you any kind of leverage, and it doesn't grow. It does not increase in value. As a matter of fact, the private company that owns the money, guess what they're holding or securing for themselves or procuring for themselves? That's gold. See, they could print all the Benjamins they want, but it's just paper. They have a purchase form to purchase the paper that the money is printed on. They have a purchase form, a purchase order for the ink, all the little strings and the gold little strips in the money, whatever makes up those dollar bills now, because they make them so pretty now. They have to make them pretty so you can want it. They own it all, but they realize it's not valuable. It's just printed paper. So they're holding something of value in their vaults, and that is physical gold. See, gold is a store of value. Gold is a hedge against inflation. See, you may wonder why. Okay, why are they holding gold if you never knew it before? That's because it is. Gold is money. I did not know gold was money before 2014. Gold is money, and gold is a safe store of value and wealth. Now, I'm going to give you an example. Remember I said that dollar bill, even that $100 bill. Remember I said it doesn't grow in value? If I had $1 bill up under my mattress, or my, say this was the first dollar bill I earned as a child, and your mother or your father gave it, you always kept it because it was special. You had that baby because that's the first amount of money I earned. So you kept it like a keepsake. But if you wanted to spend it now, guess how much it's worth? Is that $1 now worth 10? Is that $1 bill now worth 100? See, depending on how old you were when it happened, that $1 bill could be discontinued and you can't even use it anymore. So it all depends on when you got it. So it will not grow in value. But I'm going to give you an example of what does increase your purchasing power. In 1971, 1 gram of gold will buy you about 5 loaves of bread, 5. Now, $1 will buy you about 4. And you might say, well, that's not too bad. That's pretty close. And you're right. It's pretty close. But flash forward today, 1 gram of gold will get you about 25 loaves of bread. 25. Now, how much will $1 get you? About 2 slices. So even in this example, what is a store of value? It's gold. And this is what we're inviting you. This is what we're educating you on and opening your eyes to, is you need to preserve your purchasing power, period. If you want your net worth to be different this year than it was last year, you have to start saving your money, your paper money, in gold. I love to give the example, and I tell people, okay, this time last year, what was the balance in your checking and savings account this time last year? What's the balance this year, right now, today? For most people, it is the same or worse. Most people have found that they were able to save less than this year than last year if they were trying to save their money in a bank and in paper. And the reason why it's less is as long as it's attached to a plastic debit card, it won't stay in there very long. You're going to spend it. Now, financial experts, they tell you, you need to put aside a minimum of 10% of your income. When money is coming into you, you're getting paid, a minimum of 10% needs to be saved, but in a vehicle that you can't readily put your hands on, meaning a vehicle that a debit card is not attached to, and a vehicle that's going to appreciate value. That's gold. Now, traditionally, the average person cannot save large bars of gold. However, I'm here to introduce you to Carat Bars International. We have small transaction-friendly weight gold. We have a proven system. We have a logical, legitimate, relevant system for every single person on this planet who is 18 years of age and over. It makes sense to those that see it. And 1 out of every 2 people that actually stop and take a look at what we have want to be involved. Now, see, there was some action in that last statement that I said. They have to actually stop, pay attention, and take a look at what we have, and they want to be a part of it. It is absolutely amazing, and it amounts to nothing more than a change in the way you think, and apply that to some actions and some tasks, and you're going to have money chasing you instead of you chasing money. Now, when was the last time you have had money chasing you? Well, remember, I just gave you an example from my business partner, Mr. Delco. He had money chasing him just this morning within 15 minutes of being on a webinar. I looked in my back office. I got paid while I slept last night. You see, money is chasing us in the world of Carrot Bars. Carrot Bars International Gold Acquisition and Payment System is simply this. We save the money that we want to keep in gold, and then we invite others to also save in gold. That's it in a nutshell. So you're saying, well, how can money chase you? That's because the company is going to pay you a commission when the people that you invite save in gold. You're going to get a percentage. How awesome is that? So you're telling a friend, a loved one, look, you know you need to stop and change the economy in your own home. This company is going to pay you when you invite others who want to pay themselves first. So it's on a premise of paying yourself first and invite others to pay themselves first. Now, Carrot Bars International was founded in 2011. It ships to over 120 countries globally. It specializes in the production and sale of high quality gold products in transaction-friendly amounts. We are in Stuttgart, Germany. That's where our headquarters is. It's about a block and a half away from the Mercedes-Benz Corporation in the downtown commercial district. Now, our CEO, our founder, our visionary, Mr. Harold Seitz, he is a senator there in Germany. He's on the cover of economy magazines. He owns his own gold magazines. And right now, he has a book on sale at Amazon or your favorite bookstore. Wonderful book. If you want to learn about the future of money, you want to get that book. Now, Mr. Harold Seitz has a wonderful mission, and I'm going to read his mission word for word. He says, my mission is to produce the highest quality gold available in the market and make it easily accessible to the masses of honest-hearted people around the world at a price point everyone can afford. My goal is that Carrot Bars help millions find financial freedom from this current system of debt. His goal is to help people become debt-free. What other company can you get involved with where they want you? That's the goal. The mission is to become debt-free. That's Carrot Bars. Now, this is the wonderful vehicle that is our store of wealth. This is our safe store of value. It's the classic Carrot Bar. It's in 1, 2.5, and 5 gram increments. It is 24 karat 999.95 gold. This is where we store our wealth, and it's the classic Carrot Bar. But for those of us that love to give special gifts to the special people that we love, you're learning, you know what? I'm giving the gift of gold. I'm giving a gift that's going to increase in value. You want to say congratulations to somebody? Give the gift of gold. You know, people getting married, celebrating anniversaries, having birthdays, give them the gift of gold. See, This will be a gift that they're going to have year after year after year. This is a gift that's not going to be eaten, worn down, or lost, because you're going to let them know you just gave them the best money in the world. And our wonderful team, Wealth Builders Worldwide, we have a beautiful Wealth Builders Worldwide 24 karat gold card. It's beautiful. See, membership has its privileges. So you want to order that card right away if you're a wealth builder. Now, this is our new product. This product is kind of like a revolutionary product. It's changing things. This product, we have, believe it or not, a carat bank in our cash gold. It's what funds the carat bank. We have an app that links to the carat bank account. It's called Carat Pay. You're able to send gold to a loved one. You could be in the US, you have relatives in Africa, the Philippines, and you need to send them some gold. You can go ahead from your app, transfer the gold right there into their app and their account. And we just now unveiled a program where businesses are going to be accepting. You're going to walk, they will walk right in the Philippines, and they're able to get the physical gold from that shop owner through that app. It's like a private banking system, and it's all backed by physical gold. So that right there is something that you want to be a part of. That right there is something that you want to stop and register and open your Karatbars Gold Savings account right after this webinar. You want to get back to the person who invited you and say, okay, I'm ready to sign up. I'm ready. I have people that I need to send gold to. Or I would actually, some people want to exchange goods and services for gold. There are countries on the physical gold standard. Germany is one of them. England is one of them, where they do buy goods and services and pay their debt with gold. They love cash gold and our Karatbars. So you're saying, how do I get started? Because I love what I'm hearing. This all makes sense to me. I am one of the 1 out of 2 that are actually stopping and taking a look at it, and I want to be involved. Register right now, right after this webinar. Contact the person who invited you and say, okay, I understand I need an affiliate link. I need a registration link. Please send me the link. Register the account, open it right now, and then if you want to have money chasing you, if that's the part that interests you, if you're saying, you know what, I really want to change the economy in my home and I want to do it fast, then you want to select a business package. We say whatever business package you can acquire tonight, that's the one you acquire. If you can spend $159 plus tax, plus shipping, not tax, plus shipping, get that bronze package. But if you can afford that VIP package, absolutely get a VIP package. Because now's the time. This is the perfect time. Start a home-based business. How would you like a $2,000 business write-off when you file your taxes next year? Get your business package. Get in where you fit in right now, but do it tonight. It's important that you get started right away with a sense of urgency. And the knowledgeable representative that sent you their referral link, they're going to help you upload your documents. You have to get your account completely approved. Karatbars needs to know who you are. They need to know what you look like, that you're a real person. And they also need to verify the address on where money is going to be shipped to you via FedEx. See, gold is money. Your business package, that's your business package. All of that needs to come to you in the mail, so they need a verified mailing address for that. Because there's actually gold in the business packages as well. Then you're going to need to decide the whole pay yourself first portion. Remember, at least a minimum of 10% of the money you make in income needs to be put aside in an account that you can't readily touch. You need to pay yourself first. So you decide how much you're going to pay yourself in gold. Are you going to pay yourself first with a 1 gram, 2.5, or 5 gram Carat bar? Are you going to pay yourself first in an amount? You know, if you say, oh, you know what? I'm best if I pay myself $75 a month, or 50 euro a month, or 50 euro a week, or every 2 weeks. You decide. There's so many options. But the options are for you to decide that meet your budget. Nobody's going to tell you. You look at how much you want to change from last year. When we look up and it's November 2018, what do you want to be different? So you decide. Now that you've completed your registration, you've selected the business package, you've uploaded your KYC documents, you've paid yourself first, you decided that. Now what do? You start inviting others. What you're going to invite them to do is take a look at what we have our hands on. This live stream is being streamed in Facebook. You can share it in their timeline. We have wonderful video presentations. You can send them the link to look at a video presentation. You want to share the information and let the information do the talking. Then what happens is once duplication starts to happen, meaning they complete the same steps you did, and then they start inviting, and then the people that they have shared with complete the same steps. That's how you're going to start having money chasing you. There are 9 payment options in Carat Bars International. We're going to talk about the dual team. And the reason we're going to talk about the dual team is that's where you bought that business package. See, acquiring the business package is going to do this for your business. It's going to allow you to be paid on a weekly basis. That's what the business package does. So what you're going to do is you're going to get in where you fit in. And in this example, let's just say you got a VIP package. You shared with Cheryl and Dan, and they took a look at it. They actually stopped and took a look at it. And they said, oh my goodness, we want to be involved. They get a bronze package. They immediately start paying themselves first. They decide on how much and how often, and then they start sharing. Now, what has already just happened is you have already started having money chasing you in this example. You are going to get a percentage in your unilevel, which is pays out monthly, from all revenue acquired in your organization. See, now you're building your own organization. And because Cheryl and Dan acquired a business package, Cheryl and Dan, you get a direct bonus, a direct package bonus because they acquired a business package. See, now that's how money starts to chase you. And then Cheryl and Dan, they share with Walt, Mary. Cheryl shares with Walt and Mary. Dan shares with Bill and Stella, and so forth. They took a look. They got a business package. They're paying themselves first. And now you have an organization that's building with people paying themselves first. Money is now starting to chase you because you're getting a percentage of all of this revenue because all of these people are connected to you. And you're also getting what's called units in our dual team. See, that's another reason you need that business package. Dual team has dual team payouts, and we're going to talk about that right now. I'm getting ready to show you the money. Now, because you have a business package and you have a dual team, you have a left team and a right team. All of Carat Bar's products, units are attached to them, from the gold to the business packages. All you need are 25 units on one side and 50 units on the opposite side, and cha-ching, you're going to get a dual team payout. Now you're saying, well, how many dual team payouts, how much money will I make on a dual team payout? You choose. Karatbars is the only system in the world where you could come in day one and choose how many dual team how much you get paid in your dual team payouts when they happen. VIP pays out about $100, just shy of $100 every dual team payout. Bronze, about $22. You get in where you fit in though. Remember that example I just said during the webinar today? Mr. Michael Delco received 8 dual team payouts. Well, guess what? He's a VIP. He's a VIP. I just told you how much the VIP payouts are. You can do the math. Money chased him today. So if you want money chasing you, you definitely stretch yourself, get the highest business package you could get, and then understand you're hitting the ground running. You are sharing with people who also want to keep their money. They just want to keep it in a better form, and that's gold. The system is set to do 180,000 dual team payouts per week. That is astonishing. We are paid on a beautiful Karatbars MasterCard. I have my sons right here on the desk. He's like, Mom, let's get me some more gold, some extra gold. So we're getting ready to get some extra gold. Now, that MasterCard is international. I tell you, it had a chip before most of the US cards had chips in them. It's Karatbars is ahead of the times. Now, Mr. Harold Seitz, what he's going to do for you, remember his mission was to help honest-hearted people free themselves from this current system of debt. He means exactly what he says. Anytime you earn more than 200 euro within 1 week in commissions, Mr. Harold Seitz is going to pay you with a gram of gold and then the rest in euro on your prepaid MasterCard. Now, whatever country you're in, when you put that in an ATM, it's going to give you the currency of your country, but he's going to pay you in gold and in cash. See, because gold goes up in value. I started earning free gold from the system in 2014. I still have that gold, and it's worth more now than it was then when I earned it. Now, the research has been done. We get our gold from 3 of the LBMA approved refineries that are on the good delivery list. We're operating in over 120 countries worldwide. Federal Express is our delivery partner. MasterCard, I showed you that beautiful card's our payment partner, and the Vatican. They're doing massive fundraising with our Karatbars branding cards, and theirs have the likeness of the Pope. And a percentage of every one of those cards that's purchased, it goes to the charity. Now, we have over 500,000 customers and affiliates worldwide. See, we're just getting started. I want you to think about your major city near you. How many millions of people are in your metropolitan city? We have 500,000 customers and affiliates worldwide. Oh, you're getting in this at the right place at the right time. Everything is ready. All that's missing is you. You need to say, I am one of those 1 out of every 2. I'm stopping, I'm taking a look, because all you have to do is save a lot of gold. Just tell a lot of people that they can keep their money in a better form of money. And you want them to look at this information that's going to show them how. And then you're going to make a lot of money. Now, we're not saying all that's missing is you. We're going to sign you up and just drop you off. No, we have wonderful training that's going to take you to the next level. We have presentations just like this one, 2 evenings a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. We have pretty much the same presentation for our international members. Remember, we're in 120 countries worldwide. It is at 1:30, or actually 2 p.m. on Monday, Eastern Time, and 11 a.m. on Thursdays, Eastern Time. We have a wonderful new affiliate training on Friday evenings and Saturday afternoon that you could plug into. And we have a wonderful Sunday night fast track training. So we have a lot of different training programs at different times so that we could fit everyone's schedule, so that pretty much whenever we have new people signing up, we have something going on almost every night that they could plug into. And we also have a wonderful website that is your training site. It's like, this is how you start running your business properly with the proper forms, the proper tools, got a website for you, everything that you need. And that is wealthbuildersworldwide.info. It's a free site. You're going to want to go ahead and sign up. Once you're a Karatbars affiliate, you can open up your Wealth Builders account and start learning how, oh my goodness, as a business owner, here's my tools and I'm ready to go. The information videos that you could send people to are housed right on that site at wealthbuildingsystem.info. If a webinar is not going on, send them to a video. When you have your business card printed up, there's templates on Wealth Builders Worldwide. And it's going to have that wealthbuildingsystem.info so that any time of the day, someone can look at your business card, go to the website and see a presentation. It doesn't get any easier than that. So like I said, all that's missing is you. You have now just been introduced to a system, a money system, a gold acquisition and payment system that is going to build your net worth. And it's going to build your net worth with a physical product, which is money. And this money, which is gold, has been around for centuries. See, it's not the flavor of the week. It's something that is tried and true. It is the money of kings. And that's 24 karat gold. So it's been my pleasure presenting this information to you. Like I said, get back, please, to the person who introduced you to this webinar and let them know I'm ready for that sign-up link. I'm ready to go. And I look forward. We also have a daily inspirational and motivational call. You're going to hear from people across this globe growing their Karatbars business. You're going to hear them welcoming people who have signed up, who says, give me that link, let me sign up. You're going to hear them announce people who acquire business packages, ready to start their home-based business. And then every Wednesday night, we actually have a leadership call. We're ready to help you get to the next level of leadership in your business. So I would love for you all to meet us on the power call tomorrow, but get registered, get signed up tonight. There is no time like the present. So everyone have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you so much.